Question number 351. Which of the following statement is not true? Options are: writing and affray have been divided in section 146 and 159 of IPC respectively. Option B, writing must be committed in public place, affray may be committed in any place. Option C, writing is punishable with imprisonment extending to 2 years, affray is punishable with imprisonment to extending 1 month. Writing is committed by 5 or more persons and affray is committed by 2 or more persons. This statement is correct, so this will not be the correct answer. Related to writing and affray, the punishment which is prescribed, that is for writing extending 2 years and affray extending to 1 month, is also correct. Therefore, this is also not the incorrect answer. And sections, writing have been defined in section 146, yes, this is correct, and 159 of IPC, this is also correct. So 3 options are correct. Writing must be committed in public place and affray may be committed in any place. This is the answer because it has been asked in question which of the following is not. Affray has to be committed in public place, that is the must and essential condition for committing affray, and writing whereas can be committed at any place. Therefore, option B will be the correct answer for question number 351. Now let us proceed to question number 352. Personation of a public servant is an offence under section 186, under section 171, under section 170, under section 169. Personation of a public servant is an offence in section 171 of IPC. Question number 353. A private doctor running his own clinic refuses to provide medical treatment to B, a victim of acid attack. A is liable under which one of the following section of IPC? Options are section 166, section 166A, section 166B, section 167. Correct answer is option C, that is section 166B. In section 166B, the culprit will be liable. Question number 354. Bribery is defined in section 170 of IPC, section 171B of IPC, section 171D of IPC, section 171E of IPC. Correct answer is option B, that is section 171B of IPC. This bribery is mentioned in the chapter that is related to elections in IPC. Question number 355. Which section of IPC defines personation at elections? Options are section 171A, section 171B, section 171C, section 171D. Correct answer is section 171D. It is related to personation at elections. Question number 356. False statement in connection with an election is mentioned under which section of IPC? Options are section 171G, section 171H, section 171D, section 171E. Correct answer is option A, that is section 171G. Question number 357. A candidate at an election propagated that he was Chalanti Vishnu and representative of Lord Jagannath himself, and that anyone who does not vote for him would be sinner against the Lord and the Hindu religion. Options are: he is guilty of committing the offence of undue influence at election, punishable under IPC. He is not guilty of an offence under IPC, but his candidature shall be cancelled. Option C, he is not guilty under any law for the time being in force. He is guilty of the offence of personation at election. Here in question number 357, correct answer is option A, that is he will be guilty of committing the offence under offence of undue influence and elections, punishable under IPC. Question number 358. A, being legally bound to appear before a district judge as a witness, intentionally omits to appear. A has committed the offence defined in which section of the IPC? Options are section 172, section 173, section 174, section 175. Correct answer is section 174. In section 174, A has committed the offence by intentionally omitting to appear as a witness. Section 359. Penalty for non-appearance in a case where a declaration has been made under section 82 clause 4 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 pronouncing a person as a proclaimed offender is provided in section 175A of IPC, section 174A of IPC, section 173A of IPC, section 172A of IPC. Correct answer is option B, that is section 174A of IPC. Question number 360. A, being legally bound to produce a document before a district court, intentionally omits to produce the same. A has committed the offence under dash of IPC, section 177, 173, 174 or 175. Here the correct answer is option D, that is section 175. Question number 361. A landholder, knowing the murder committed within the limits of his estate, willfully misinforms the magistrate of the district that the death has occurred by accident in consequence of the bite of snake. A is guilty of the offence under section 177, section 179, section 178, section 182. Correct answer is option A, that is section 177 of IPC. Question number 362. A refuses to answer a question which is relevant to the subject concerning with the public servant, is authorized to inquire. A is liable to be punished under section 179 of IPC, section 80 of IPC, section 181 of IPC, section 173 of IPC. Correct answer is option A, that is section 179 of IPC. Question number 363. Under IPC, fabricating false evidence has been defined in Section 191, Section 192, Section 193, Section 197. Correct answer is option B, that is Section 192. In Section 192, fabricating false evidence has been defined. Question number 364. Consider the following statements. Having been bound by law to state the truth, a person makes a false statement in a proceeding before a public servant. Statement second. Having been legally bound by an oath to state the truth, a person makes a false statement before the court of justice. Which of the above will amount to give false evidence? Options are 1 only, second only, both 1 and 2, D, neither 1 and 2. In 364, correct answer is option C, that is both 1 and 2. Question number 365. Whoever being legally bound by an oath or by an express provision of law to state the truth or being bound by law to make a declaration upon any subject makes any statement which is false and which he either knows or believes to be false or does not believe to be true is said to have committed contempt of court, an offence of giving false evidence, an offence of fabricating false offence, none of the above. Correct answer is option B, that is an offence of giving false evidence. Question number 366. Whoever being legally bound by an oath to state the truth or being bound by law to make a declaration upon any subject matter is said to give false evidence when he makes a statement which is false, he makes a statement which he believes to be false, he makes a statement which he does not believe to be true, all of the above. In 366, option D will be the correct answer. All of the above statements are true. Question number 367. A puts a jewel into the box belonging to B with the intention that they may be found in that box, and this circumstances may cause B to be convicted of theft. A has committed the offence under which section of IPC? Section 191, Section 193, Section 192. A has committed no offence. Here the correct answer is option C, that is Section 192. Question number 368. Punishment for giving false evidence in court is provided under Section 198, Section 193, Section 196, Section 197. Correct answer is option B, that is Section 193. In Section 193 of IPC, punishment for giving false evidence in a court is provided. Question number 369. A makes a false entry in his electronic record for the purpose of using it as a corroborative evidence in the trial court. A has fabricated false evidence, not fabricated false evidence, committed forgery, none of the above. Correct answer is option A, that is A has fabricated the false evidence. Question number 370. A makes a false entry in his shop book for the purpose of using it as a corroborative evidence in a court. He committed the offence punishable under Section 191, Section 192, Section 193, Section 194. Correct answer is option C, that is Section 193 of IPC. Question number 371. Question number 371. Which one of the following offences under IPC is exclusively triable by a court of session? Options are Section 185, Section 195, Section 205, Section 215. Correct answer is Section 195. Question number 372. How much punishment may be given to a person accused of giving false evidence in a judicial proceedings? Options are 7 years of imprisonment, 7 years of imprisonment and fine, 7 years of imprisonment or fine, 5 years of imprisonment, fine. Correct answer is option B, that is 7 years of imprisonment and fine. Question number 373. Which section was incorporated in IPC by Criminal Law Amendment Act 2006? Options are Section 498A, Section 153AA, Section 229A, Section 195A. Correct answer is option D, that is Section 195A. Question number 374. Section 195A of IPC is related to protection of witness, protection of victim, threat to give false evidence, none of these. Correct answer is option C, that is threat to give false evidence. Question number 375. As per Section 195A of IPC, which was inserted by the Criminal Law Amendment Act 2006, the offence of threatening any person to give false evidence is punishable with, options are imprisonment up to 7 years or with fine or with both, imprisonment up to 5 years or with fine or with both, imprisonment up to 3 years or with fine or with both, imprisonment up to 1 year or with fine or with both. Here the correct answer is imprisonment up to 7 years or with fine or with both.